Young guns, more kids are getting their hands on deadly weapons. We learned arrests in our area jumped 50% in 1 year. So where are all the guns coming from? Newsletter 7's Taylor Robertson is digging into the growing problem, and she spoke with a mother who says youth gun violence hurt her family.
He was 15, he was supposed to be starting his sophomore year this year.
Christine Williams' 15-year-old son, Adrian Williams, was killed at McIntosh Park in Dayton on June 17th.
Some days are more of a challenge than others.
An incident report from Dayton police said around 10:47 that night, gunshots were heard in the area. Witnesses at the party told me people started running as cars were doing donuts in the grass at the park. That's when a car hit and killed Adrian, then drove off.
There's still an ongoing investigation. Even with me holding on to the hurt, I still am a believer to forgive. But I just want a chapter closed to know something was done, something was closed.
Adrian was a big brother to Marcellus Sloan.
Having to transition from having 2 boys to just 1 boy now and having to meet the needs of Marcellus has been a very major challenge.
Because in addition to losing his brother, he lost someone else close to him months later.
He lost his best friend.
14-year-old Mike King Taylor was found with a gunshot wound in Trotwood and died from his injuries. Sloan is just 13 years old, grieving the loss of 2 important people in his life. His mom told me it is starting to impact how he acts socially.
He's not involved in the community anymore. He's not involved in sports anymore. It is a part of grief, which is isolation.
Gun violence is having an impact on many of our youth in Dayton. In 2023, Dayton police arrested 96 kids under the age of 18 for having a gun. According to police data, that's a 50% increase from 2022, where 65 kids were arrested for having a gun. We spoke with Dr. Mary Beth DeWitt, who has been a psychologist at Dayton Children's for 26 years now.
I think the bigger issue that we need to talk about, too, is securing firearms appropriately.
Considering it is estimated that 22 million children live in homes with guns, according to Nationwide Children's, parents should have their guns
locked. Your ammunition is stored separately from your gun at a place where the kid's not aware.
Dr. DeWitt calls those protective factors.
By nature, kids are curious and want to know about things, and so they may explore things without fully understanding the consequences of what they might be getting into.
CDC researchers found that having a strong neighborhood bond could help prevent gun violence. Dayton police have told us in the past the best partners they have are community members who are willing to provide information to stop dangerous crimes, which is the same ask of this grieving mother.
If you know something, say something.
Because she wants to see change.
To see that we have the protection of the wires and the tree trunks up, and no one now can even get in here. It does make me mad sometimes when I have to pass this part, because it's like, where was this protection for Adrian on that day?
And Taylor joins us live now. Taylor, I know Adrian's mom, Christine, there told you she's still having to live every day with no idea who's responsible for killing her son.
That's right, Cheryl, which is why she wants people to start saying something if they see something. She's hoping to have some answers about what happened to Adrian by May 13th, which is what would have been his 16th birthday.
Such a tragedy for her to live with and her family. Taylor Robertson reporting live. Thank you, Taylor.